Okay, welcome back to another episode of Starving Artists of Singapore, the show where we find out more about what it's like being in the arts industry in Singapore. So today we have a very special guest over here. Her name is Likie. She's an Erhu musician and is also a composer which specializes in not just electronic music, right, but like big band.
Yeah, more like fusion ensembles together with electronic dance music. Yeah, so I named it like electro fusion music. So there's different,
EFO, right?
yeah, like there's electro fusion orchestra. There's like just electro fusion stuff. So I've been doing that for people and for shows.
So today we are really going to find out more about her and what she's doing in her very niche field, I would say, of merging orchestral, big band and EDM music in her works. So let's just start off with like, the first time I met you was at 2017, the Macau trip, right? Was it?
No, I didn't go to the Macau trip.
Oh, you didn't go?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
in the end, last minute you...
Yeah, I had a very bad cycling injury.
Oh, okay.
One day before we were supposed to fly off. So
it was for the Macau Youth International Music Festival.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, I first met Likie in 2017-ish.
Yeah.
She was a Erhu musician and soloist with the Singapore National Youth Chinese Orchestra, SNYCO, yes. So since a very young age, she has been very proficient in Erhu, won a lot of prizes at the National Chinese Music Competition. So my first question to you would be, when did you decide to make music like your full-time career? Yeah.
Oh my God. I think I decided around like before PSLE.
Oh, so early.
Yeah, it was very early. So I auditioned into SOTA, and then, I mean, when I played the Erhu, I kind of already knew like, okay, this is the direction that I plan to go in. So I mean, from the moment I decided to go to SOTA, it was already like I'm gonna be pursuing music. Yeah, so I guess that was when I decided. Yeah.
So would you say, like, with your experience as a musician thus far, right, have you been able to like financially turn down these kind of things, like turn down things that you don't like to do, or do you have to like often find yourself doing things you don't want to do just to like earn money? Because it's not easy in this industry, lah.
Yeah, very good question. I would say that I made quite a nice little career for me as a composer, as an arranger lah, or as someone who writes music in general. But obviously it didn't happen like right after I graduate lah. So I guess the first year after I graduate was quite down for me because I don't understand why like everybody is starting their jobs and I'm not.
What do you mean by their
not
jobs?
that, as in maybe everyone is like getting new jobs or like getting teaching stuff. And not that I didn't get any, it's just that I really didn't enjoy it, and I don't understand why everyone is like happy except for me. But then I think it just takes a while to really find out what you like to do and what you don't like to do. So I don't know, I just keep quitting my jobs and
like DJing,
jumping here and there. No, that time I never DJ yet. I only started DJing that when I played with you that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean in restaurant lah.
So what kind of jobs do you like turn down and switch around?
I didn't turn down. I like kind of, I mean, I was doing admin for a while with the voice company.
Oh, Darius, huh?
At the
Oh, hi Darius.
yeah. The people there were so nice. I really love the people there. Honestly, like we had this game night and like everyone there was like a closely knit
Like family
group of friends / family lah. So I really enjoyed the place, and then the place is also like super nice. Can swear or not? Cannot.
We'll bleep it out.
The place is also f***ing nice.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You bleep.
Yeah. I'll try.
Yeah. So the environment and the experience of it was enjoyable, but then
It's just not something that
because I was doing the admin stuff, and then I felt very like
why am I doing this? I'm a musician, performer, like admin sian.
Okay, cannot say that.
Oh, why sian? I mean, I find admin very sian.
I mean, it is sian. I mean, now I'm also kind of doing things like admin stuff in my school, but the difference is that I plan lessons and I interact with the students, and the students are all aspiring music producers and stuff. So, they are interested in my work, they're interested in what I do, and I'm interested in what they do. So it's a very different kind of dynamic there. So I'm like doing admin work for them, and yeah, so it's a very different thing lah. Because I'm okay with doing admin work, but then I also feel I need to feel like my creative output is like there in the company. Yeah. So then I quit voice company. I very, very reluctantly because
the people are nice.
Yeah, because the people are really very nice. The reason why I quit was because at that time commissions were coming in, electrofusion project was coming in, and like I was really starting up the electrofusion music company. Yeah, so it was in April or May that I was like, okay, I think maybe I will go here full time. Yeah, so I quit.
So speaking of like commissions coming in and you deciding that, okay, now is the time to go full time, right? Maybe you don't mind, you can share with our audience, like on average, how much do you make a month as a musician in Singapore, if you don't mind sharing.
Okay. Really? Ah?
Average lah, like ballpark
Average,
figure, yeah.
$5. No, kidding.
Hey.
Let's see. I do count my income because like every month is very different. It can go like until like 10, 11K. Sometimes it's like really $5 from mahjong. I don't know. As in like earn $5 from mahjong the whole month. I don't know. Yeah, but in the first year it was really very tough. I think every month is like very little only. Like if you average it out, it's like 1K plus. Yeah, but then and then I had voice company, so it's more than 1K because it's like plus the salary that they gave me. So maybe at that point it was like 2 point something lor. But then when electrofusion really started up this year, for this year I think I average about 4,000 plus.
That's kind of good.
Yeah, but also because of Orator Sinclair.
The salary they pay.
Yeah, so it's very nice to have like a constant gig, like a stable gig.
Income.
Yeah. Like even if I still continue DJing there like every Saturday, it's also like about 1 point something K a month extra if I turn it down. Yeah. So I mean, as long as I have a stable thing, which is good lah, because when I quit voice company, then I was like, I don't need stable thing lah. Also like, it was just me
YOLO
since
lah.
I graduated YSC, like didn't really care about stable job, cause I don't know, I feel very depressed anyway. If I had to go 9 to 5 lah, like full admin 9 to 5. Yeah. So, but then now that I started this at the school and the brief DJ gigs, I lost my train of thoughts. Yeah, so even when I outsource to people, my company is still getting commission. So it's not like I lost the entire
your
part.
company as in like you have your own DJ.
I mean, it's under electrofusion lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like I lost the entire part. It's just, okay, maybe like a few $100, but it's still like plus,
So there's still some like stable income coming in lah.
Yeah, but the most stable one right now is the Orator
school.
Sinclair. Yeah.
So it's pretty much like being a musician in Singapore is pretty much like a self-employed entrepreneur lah, right? You are like a startup, but you are the product.
Yeah, you're like selling yourself.
I mean, all of us does that.
You also what?
Yeah, same. So next question would be, right, what kind of companies usually engage you to do like EFO? Because that's quite a new concept. Yeah. Like I think you are, if not the first person who is doing this, like combining something like the Erhu with. You do Erhu in all of your pieces?
No,
No.
I don't. I just do what they ask for. So it's like they ask for something normal, not normal. Oh my god.
Like
they ask for something standard lah, and then I will really try to push the EFO part onto them, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, this sounds nice. Okay, let's do it. So company usually are like those gala dinners. Like right now, I'm working on a gala dinner for like a big company lah. My business model is like they get the electro-fusion music that is like composed for them. Yeah. So if it's a bigger show, then I will hire admin people to do the admin for me lah.
Oh, like need to hire admin.
I will lah, because I usually it's like very short notice, you know, like hey, can you do it next month? You know, this kind of thing.
What kind of admin stuff?
Like for example, the big one, like you have to assemble the orchestra.
Okay. So one misconception I think that a lot of people have is that when people go into arts or music, right, it's like, oh, I want to do my art, my music. But often I think a lot of times musicians have to work lah, just like any other professional. You have to do things that, you know, nobody really likes work, but they have to do it to, you know, make ends meet. So seeing how you have so many different like work commitments, right? Do you find it hard for you to work on your own music, like your own creative endeavors, or have you managed to find a way to weave it into your professional work such that, you know, it's like a win-win situation?
Okay, so the work stuff, like I really finally start to get work stuff. It only happened quite recently, so I'm trying to adjust to this new like yearly schedule. It's like an animal lah. Sometimes you hibernate, then after that you don't sleep for like 3 months. Oh man, yeah. But I think for me, I started this new cycle, like yearly cycle, where I told you that I have a down period in the middle part of the year. So usually the middle part of the year is I will use it to write music, collab with people, plan my next big show, or whatever that is. Like sometimes I mean I really don't know when my next show is coming, but since I am down period, I just plan it first because I know that I will want it to come. I mean I will make it happen lah somehow. Yeah, so like that, and release albums. Like when I release albums at the end of the year or singles, it's usually the work that has been done like in the middle of the year where I have the down period. Yeah, so start of the year, Chinese New Year, a lot of stuff.
Chinese
End of the year, New Year's Eve, Christmas, a lot of stuff also. So what was the question again?
Like, do you find it hard to focus on your own?
Right. So focusing on my own things comes in the down period.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like when you get to work on your creative.
Yeah. Correct.
So next question, right, is I mean I'm personally guilty of this lah, but currently I don't really like practice a lot. So do you still practice regularly, like your 基本功, like your fundamentals, Erhu, things like that?
I'm not really like an Erhu player. Okay, I
No,
mean I do play the Erhu, but like that's not my
So the answer is no lah.
self. No, I do.
Oh, you still practice?
Yeah, 9 to 10 a.m. every day.
Huh? Really? Every day?
Unless I go out late, and
That's
then
discipline,
if I sleep late and I wake up late, then the practice time is gone lah. Then too bad lah.
But you will still make an effort to like
Yeah, I do.
fundamentals.
Yes.
Wow.
Only as in the 9 to 10 is only fixed in recently lah.
Okay.
Because last time I'm like, sometimes like I just squeeze in 1 hour every day or every 2 days.
So what made you like, it's time to...
I think...
It's like you realize your playing like deteriorate. Because that's what happened to me lah. Like, I realized sometimes...
Oh my god, my playing confirm deteriorate. Really, really. Yeah, but when I really decided like I need to practice my 基本功 and everything, is when I realized that even though I might not brand myself as like I'm a full Erhu player, people still want me to play the Erhu lah. So I guess I can't run away from it. Not that I want to run away. I cannot run away from it.
So seeing that you don't really... So for now you don't really like learn new Erhu pieces or like... No, right? Okay.
I just play my own pieces.
Same. I very long never played 第一次基本功 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean I have a 基本功 book lah. That's what I do every morning.
The same thing lah, right? You go through that same...
I go through the motion. I make sure it's not too bad. Yeah. Lor.
So, I'm just curious, right? You used to be like one of the top Erhu players I know.
Am I really though? Why would you say that?
It's not. I mean, of your generation, it's you and some other people. Like, competition always the same few people
I
winning
never
the.
win one, ah.
How you never win?
I never
Really?
win one. Really, really no.
NCMC you never win.
Never.
Really?
I've never gotten into the finals.
Huh? Really?
I only tried 2 times.
I mean, I also never win shit before, but like,
Yeah.
how you really never win before?
Never. Nah, just kidding. It's nice. Oh my god, this is guava.
Yeah, orange guava.
Oh,
So,
okay, so nice. I like.
I guess this is the part where we talk about really activity.
You made it.
Oh no! So these drinks are made by Really Addictive Drinks. So just a shout out to our sponsor, Really Addictive Drinks again. They are a local company actually based in Singapore, started in Singapore. It's basically a drink company where they help you settle all your needs in making beverages. So let's say if one day you want to come out with like a EFO drink, you can approach them. They will like help you come up with flavors, design the bottle, and
Can it be
basically
alcoholic?
alcoholic. I'm not too sure because
Adik.
I don't drink alcohol, so I never ask.
Oh, you don't drink alcohol?
Yeah, I don't really drink.
Is that why you're so jacked?
No lah, I don't. I know a lot of alcoholics that are jacked also. So. Yeah, but basically they help you make fresh drinks. Yeah, all these are quite fresh lah. Like it's fresh ingredients. So if you have a company or you have like catering, even if you are a catering company, you're looking for new flavors for your cordials. You don't want the same old cordials. You can reach them at the link below in the description, and inquire about how you can make your very own beverage, such as these, which are exclusively made for starving artists of Singapore. So once again, thank you, Really Addictive. So thank you once again, Really Addictive Drinks, for sponsoring this show with our very own unique flavors. We have 4 different flavors as shown. So back to Likie. Next question is, so you are someone that used to be in CO, Chinese orchestra scene lah. Now that you have sort of like stepped out of it, right? Do you have any like observations or room for improvement you think the Chinese music scene can work on?
Oh wait, I just thought of something that I forgot to share.
Oh, what?
Because you talk about CO.
Okay.
So in June, right, I did the project with SNYCO alumni,
Ah,
the 电子赛马. Not sure if you played.
no, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. So I made a remix of 赛马.
Ah, it's a.
And then SNYCO alumni played it, and I was like DJing on stage. I think that was like the proudest moment that I have in the entire year.
Oh,
I mean, maybe to a lot of people it's like, oh, it's just another concert. But this really meant a lot to me because since I was in SNYCO and doing EDM all those years ago, like when I was in year 5 of SOTA or year 4 of SOTA, it's been my dream to do like electronic dance music with with Chinese orchestra. Yeah, I mean SNYCO.
or whichever.
As in, yeah lah, probably
with a
SNYCO
CO
because I was in SNYCO. So it's like my daydream that one day I will be doing it with them. Yeah, because I was in it that time lah. And doing it with not SNYCO but SNYCO alumni, which consists of the people that I was
you grew up
playing with at that time. It was like, yeah, it was just a whirlwind. I was, yeah, very, very happy.
It's like
that
a very nice checkpoint in your career lah.
Yeah, it's like my dream since many years ago, and then I feel like, okay, I finally like got it somehow with the same people that I wanted to like jam on stage with. Yeah.
So with that, right, what do you think is okay? So, like you mentioned, you managed to achieve like important milestone for your career. Is there anything else you are working on now, or you hope to achieve? Like, what's your next dream moment? If you have thought about it,
I think another checkpoint is like really turning a space into a clubbing place.
it's like your own club
Party.
space.
Yeah, while I do the electro fusion music. So then I use it as a partnership with SECC. Yeah, so we actually have a venue partnership going on.
Oh, so NAC give money lah.
They give venue lah.
NAC give venue.
No, NAC give money. SECC give venue. Yeah.
But SECC don't give money lah.
No, it's not for this. They only give money because that time it was their own festival.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one is my own entirely.
So maybe you can enlighten our audience, like, where do musicians get money to do all these kind of like projects, especially for like new musicians who don't have like a steady source of income, like fresh grads? So where can they get funding?
Okay, so this one is a very tricky thing because even though NAC gives that amount of money, right? it's not gonna be enough. I think it's still gonna be a loss. But like I am ready to take that loss now. Now I'm ready to take that loss because I have income lah. Like, so another thing is when you have income, right? You are more passionate about the things you do, because you are not like I am. Like the NAC grant is part of my income, then that's wrong. Then you will not survive because it will not be enough one lah. It's not like the NAC grant is gonna pay you to do your show, you know, because it's still your own show, but they are just helping you to do it.
Cover some of the costs.
Yeah, they're helping you cover costs so that you will lose less money. Yeah, so usually arts is like that one lah. Yeah, but if you are new, and you want to try NAC, you can ask some people around you, like if you have any mentors. I mean, everybody has a good idea. It's just very hard to write a grant, I think.
But it's very simple, right, the process? You just fill in a few things only.
It is very simple, but and it's very simple if your project aligns with them. You really need to try and figure out how it
make it align.
Looks good. No. Don't purposely make it align. Because sometimes you want to make it align and then it's not your vision anymore. So there's also a very... There's a danger.
Balancing.
Yeah, correct. That's why I said the NAC grant is not your income. Because you don't want to tweak your project just to get their money. Like that's not what they are trying to do. Yeah, that's not what they're about. Yeah, so NAC grant is good. Actually, that's all. Arts
That's
Fund.
all, right? Arts Fund, NAC grant, maybe Youth Council.
Maybe the
Lee Foundation.
Lee Foundation. Yeah. I think there's a grants portal on NAC page. Not NAC. There's a grant.
Our people.
Our grants.
There's a government website where all the grants are there. Yes, it's here. Ooh, I didn't even know it was here.
Yeah.
Cool. So back to the original question. Being someone that's from Chinese orchestra or like from Chinese music, is there anything you see that you think can be improved on in the industry as a whole, like Chinese music industry?
Not really lah. I mean, I'm not really into the Chinese music industry lah. Not like I was like a long time ago. I do think that they improved a lot. They're more open-minded now. Not saying that they are closed-minded last time.
But it's very traditional. I mean, it's a traditional music.
They are definitely like going on to new strides, trying out a lot of new things, like the previous project that I did with them. And Ting Yi has been playing a lot of new works, a lot of like contemporary stuff, and they feature a lot of local composers, which is really a very nice thing. Not very nice thing, as in a very heartwarming thing.
Step in the right direction.
Yeah, for the Singapore music scene, because the whole point is that we never support local. And that, like, I can tell that everybody is really trying to do that.
So speaking of which, right, when you first started merging like Erhu with EDM and basically band instrument, like combining the two worlds of like traditional and modern music, what was the feedback like? Like, were people welcome to it, or like, I mean, it's expected to have people that are like haters, you know?
Lah. When you start doing something that is not usually done, the starting you will definitely have a lot of haters. Some of the haters will turn out to be the people that you thought were your friends. Yeah, it's not great. But you just need to start it. Like, I mean, it's everybody will be like that one. I mean, like even Taylor Swift has haters, or like people, you know, even some people don't believe in Jesus. Somebody don't believe in Jesus. Even if you're a god, right, you're still gonna have haters.
That's a very
right.
That's a very good way to look at it.
Yeah. So you don't have to like be so afraid of haters lah. I mean, if they are your friends, then okay lah. I mean, I'm sorry for you lah. That you probably don't want to keep them anyway. So like when I first started mashing up the Chinese the Chinese music with EDM, at that point of time my production is not so good.
Because you just start right?
Yeah lah. As in not it was actually like 2019 only. 2019 is like 6 years ago.
4 years ago.
5.
2019 not so far away.
Yeah, it was very far away. When I first started it, like I posted at that time the 比赛, the SCMF piece is 兰花花. So everybody was playing 兰花花, and everyone
the
was
Erhu
like
version or the teaser version?
the Erhu version.
Okay.
So everyone was like posting online like they're practicing 兰花花. So I'm like, actually this is quite funny because that time Billie Eilish Bad Guy just came out. So I decided to make a video that is like 兰花花 and Billie Eilish, and I got a lot of hate. Like
what do you mean by a
everyone
lot
was
of hate?
a lot. I'm not going to name names, but like people were like, oh, you don't respect the traditional 兰花花.
People will DM you
No. Like they tell people, and then I hear it from people lah. Yeah, like, oh, you don't respect the traditional 兰花花. You change it so much. It's not even 兰花花. Like, you're so out of tune. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Very out.
It's very easy to be out of tune on the Erhu.
No.
It's just two strings. There's like no. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I posted another video again, like another piece. I think it was 楚颂.
Oh.
That time also people were spamming 楚颂.
Yeah,
because of
I
the
remember.
fast part.
Yeah.
It was very fast. And like I jumped into the bandwagon lah. Like I started to practice that
EDM,
part also. So that time I did the 楚颂 and then I made trap beats underneath. So it feels like it's like rapping, you know. Yeah, then I think I also got quite a lot of hate. I forgot why lah.
But
probably my
the hate is from like people that play Chinese music lah.
Yeah.
What was the like non-Chinese musician feedback?
I mean, of course they will be like, oh my god, this is so cool and stuff. Like the comments, you know, like this is so cool.
So
man.
to like people outside the industry, to them it's like something new. And
because they don't know what 兰花花 is, and they don't know what 楚颂 is there. It's just like a girl that's playing this instrument.
So actually it's like necessary for this kind of like non-traditional mashup to promote this kind of music lah, right, in Singapore.
I guess so. Is it necessary? But if you hear this thing, you won't Google like 兰花花, right? You won't go and Google to hear the full thing. I mean, only like 1% of the people might do it. Less than 1%. Yeah.
Support local arts.
兰花is not local.
I mean, 笛子张老师 also went to remix 兰花花.
Because he's not.
Because he's Chinese.
Teacher ma. Oh, he's also Chinese.
Yeah,
and
China.
he's also a 老师.
Professor.
Yeah.
Okay, so why not? Do you have anything to share with the audience? Like, what are you working on now? Any new releases? Or where can they go to see your works?
I released a single recently titled In the Way. It's an album lah, so I'm releasing like one by one and then putting it all together in the end. So the first track is out. It's titled In the Way. For that song, I actually recorded Erhu and I played around with the different layers of Erhu and then also different layers of my voice. So I sang inside. Yeah, I think it's quite a special song for me to release because I have thought about it for so long. Like, what if I play the Erhu and sing in the same track? But I never actually got around to do it. And in this track, it just felt right. So I'm quite proud of it. So the album will also feature a lot of Erhu and voice by me lah. Yeah. So, yep. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music.
And her website.
Oh, my website don't have.
Oh, your website don't have.
Okay, I probably should. Yeah, and my website.
Okay, she'll upload it soon on her website. Maybe by the time this video is out.
Yeah.
So I forgot to mention. So you recently, what made you want to get into singing?
Oh.
Yeah, because recently she did a show at Esplanade where
it was cancelled.
Oh, it's cancelled?
Because of the rain.
Huh, really? Yeah. So you all rehearse everything but then never perform?
Yeah. But I'm not too worried lah. I will probably have other platforms to play that show.
Like your single.
Yeah.
Like, to sing.
So it was just very unfortunate that it was raining. It was really raining very heavily.
I remember.
Yeah.
It was a Friday.
Yes.
What
we
day
were
was
sitting there. It was 6:30. My show was supposed to start. 5:45 started pouring. We couldn't do sound check. Around 6, they say, okay, if you don't stop by like this time, we cannot do sound check, so we might not go on with the show. At that time, it really poured very, very badly. It was like the heavens are saying, don't do this set right now. So I also don't know why, but it really felt like a sign, that I shouldn't do it. Yeah, but then after that it got cancelled.
Is Esplanade gonna give you another chance?
They didn't say anything,
Oh.
but I think they will. I mean, I will definitely
Ask them again.
play the show. Yeah, somehow.
So last but not least, do you have any words of advice to any aspiring musicians out there? With your juniors from
Hardest
YST.
part. Oh, so many things I can't even begin to. When I just graduated, like after studying, kind of just expected opportunities and jobs to fall into my hand. When it didn't, I got very down. It was a down period. It was June last year. June 8th, got a breakdown. It was very bad. But I think it all stems from like expecting different things to fall into your hands, expecting opportunity to come into your hands. But I think when you leave school, you realize that opportunities don't fall in anymore. You can't just knock, prof, can I perform at lunchtime? What's that? Noon recital, and then they'll be like, okay, I'll pencil you in. Like,
it's the real world now.
Yeah, the world is not as kind as that, you know. They will get veterans because they are not gonna say like, oh, you are new, let's give you a chance. No lah, nobody will give you chance one unless it's your dad. I mean, in school we are well protected by our professors, our teachers, and maybe the admin people in the school, the student affairs. They will always make sure that we have a chance to perform and to showcase our stuff. But actually, the things that were showcased in YST for me really helped me. Like, it really pushed me out to do all these things. Because if I never did the EP, or like if I never did the junior year project where I filmed the video and stuff, you know, I would have never had anything to show for. And the thing that helped me was also the Esplanade show, where I really did electrofusion at Esplanade Outdoor Theatre. I think it was last year, February or something, when I was still in school lah. So, at band weekend, yeah. So, all these things, the school things, take it seriously, do it well. When you graduate, you must understand that life is going to be hard for a while. I mean, it's still going to be hard, but then you kind of get used to the harshness, so it might not seem like so hard. Yeah, but if you just expect opportunities to fall into your hand, and you are like looking at other people and saying, how come they get this and I don't get it, chances are because they worked hard to get it.
To reflect and think about it. So actually, on this topic, right, do you think it's a good thing that, because ultimately what you're saying is that you need to have the demand for your arts lah. You must be good lah in order to get stuff. So
actually, okay, you have to be good at something.
Something like
yes.
Yes. So I guess another word of advice for all the people out there that want to do music is to identify your niche and make sure you work towards it lah. It's even Likie now, she's practicing every morning, 基本功, like fundamentals, things like that. Yeah.
I mean, because if people really want me to play Erhu, right, I will play, but I can't like play badly because it's not even just for me, you know. It's also respect for people. It's also respect for their ears, respect for my audience, that I should at least play it well. Yeah, so that's why. Because
you're a representative lah. Right?
Yeah, so I feel like that's why I will still practice lah. And also another thing is you must make sure that you look good all the time. You know, people can get very far in life just by looking good. It's a fact.
Correct. No, I say one, she say one.
Why not you say one?
No, I agree lah. But I scared to say this kind of thing.
I'm also scared to say it.
Yeah, no, I think it's.
But I really want to get.
It's necessary. Yes.
As in, okay, I'm just saying like dress well and like
look neat.
Yeah, don't shower. You know, like
look sharp.
Look camped. Yeah.
Look like you care about the event.
Yeah.
Okay. Last but not least, as a starving artist, what do you like to eat when you're starving? What's your go-to snack? Maybe you can give a recommendation. What's your
snacks?
favorite?
I mean, like if I really like snack, I would go for Oreos or the Nutella wafer biscuit.
Oh,
thing.
I never see that before. But it's here. You can
put
see.
yeah, and Kinder Bueno.
Ah, okay.
I
That
really
one,
love
yeah,
chocolates. Yeah,
okay, cool.
and bakwa. I mean, I really like bakwa lah. So I feel like you don't need to only eat it on Chinese New Year. You can eat it anytime. Okay, the bakwa shops are always open.
Yes, 梅珍香
I love
can
bakwa.
reach us.
Yeah.
Bakwa here. But anyways, so there you have it. Here's Likie sharing her experiences as not just a traditional Chinese musician, but as a pioneer in creating new music and creating a brand for herself. You know, even though she's just a fresh grad from YST, she's made a name for herself in teaching, creating new music, and you also teach Erhu, right?
Oh, I used to. I briefly for a while, but I would not say that I teach Erhu lah.
Ah, okay. So there you have it. Likie Low once again. If you want to know more about her music, follow her on her socials here. And you can check her out on her website as well, which also features all her works and EFO, her very own orchestra concept. You can find more about her on her website. Thank you once again for watching this episode of Starving Artists of Singapore. Do like, subscribe, comment down below who you want to see next, who you want to see us feature next. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Strong in the day, broken at night. Convinced yourself you died.